Hi guys, it's Maureen. Welcome back to my little English page. Today is our weekly meeting where we do listening practice. So, I just want to start by thanking this week's patron, Strowit. I'm sorry if your name is completely mispronounced, but I really appreciated the 4 coffees that you got me last week. So thank you very much. You rock. Now, if you want to be like Strowit and want a little shout out like this, haha, next Saturday, how? Well, you can do that, of course. You can become a patron. And to do that, you just get me, like I said, a little cup of coffee, a cuppa, and you just go to www.coffee.com. There is a link in the description below. That way it's easy, just scroll and click. Remember, we practiced that on Thursday. Scroll and click. That's what you want to do, guys. Alright, so I see we have quite a lot of people in the comment section already. So let's go to the beginning. Oh, Kader was the first one. How are you, Kader? Have you changed your name on your YouTube account? I think it was a different one before. Hi, Sheriff. Hi, Hugo. Who else do we have? Nina is here. So Strowit, of course. Hello, Charlotte. I think you're new here. Nice to meet you. Who else? Serge is here as well. And I see you're very busy. Well, good luck. And Krishanu has arrived as well. How are you? All right, guys. So today, as you know, we have a very special guest. Again, every week we have a different... Is it a speaker? I like to call it a special feature. So as you know, in this type of live, I do a listening activity with you guys. It's based on a fable. A fable is a short story with a moral at the end, something to learn from the story. And I have a different teacher every week who records the audio for you guys, and then we do the activity on that. Of course, we are going to have a look at the vocabulary as well. There's a little bit less vocabulary than last week. Last week was a little bit more intense, I think. So hopefully this should be a little bit easier. All right, hi Louis, how are you? Okay guys, so as you saw from the thumbnail, our guest this week is Leila from Love English with Leila and Sabrah. So let's show her. That's who she is, Leila from Love English with Leila and Sabrah. I have added the link to their channel in the description below, so please make sure you go and check it out. Again, practice the scroll and click on her channel. Go ahead, give it a like. Press the subscribe button and the bell button as well. They release videos every single week. So as you can see, this is just Leila, but there's also Sabrah. They both create loads of content. They're university teachers. So you're sure it's good stuff. It's the good stuff. So make sure you go and check it out. Okay, guys? All right. So, guys, you guys are still talking about playing chess. You guys are fans, aren't you? All right. Okay, so Leila has created a little message for you guys. Just, a few words about who she is, the channel, and I think there's a little listening tip as well at the end. So let's listen to that first. Remember, tomorrow I will add the subtitle to that bit of the lesson. That way you'll be able to rewatch it if you need. If you find it a bit more difficult with that subtitles, then that will be an option starting tomorrow. Ready, guys? Okay, so here is Leila.
Hi Maureen, and hello everyone on my little English page. Thank you very much for having me here today. I'm very excited to be on this channel. I've been following Maureen and I think she is doing a fantastic job. I run the channel Love English with Leila and Sabrah with, of course, Sabrah. We are British University English teachers and I cannot think of a better way to improve your listening than with a fable, a story that has meaning behind it. Today, I'm going to be reading The Bear and the Two Travellers. That is bear, not beer.
All right, so very important. Don't confuse bear and beer. Okay, the bear, the animal, and beer, the drink. Okay, guys, so today we are going to have a look at a fable. Of course, it is called The Bear and the Two Travellers, as Leila mentioned before, okay? Hi Farouk, nice to see you here. Okay guys, so I feel that you're pretty familiar with what a bear is, but I am going to show you a photo again just in case. Hop! Okay, this is a bear, but I wanted to ask you, what do you call the baby of a bear? It has a special name. It's a word that we've actually covered before, but if I remember correctly, it was with a different animal. But we're going to use the same word again in this case. So a baby bear is a bear. So let me put up the photo. And go ahead, guys. Make sure that you write down in the comment section what we call a baby bear. Isn't this one cute? He's so cute. Look at that. So fluffy and soft. You just want to nuzzle it. Alright, so what do we call... No, we don't say a baby bear. Well, you can say a baby bear, but that's not the right way of doing it. What is the correct word? The right... Yes, Krishanu, very good. It is indeed a bear cub. A bear cub. Okay, guys? So it would be teddy bear, Louis, not tidy bear. Teddy bear. A teddy bear is actually a stuffed bear. It's the name of a stuffed bear. I don't have any here, do I? No. You know, they look like animals. They're toys. They're very fluffy. That's a stuffed animal. And a teddy bear is a type of stuffed animal. Okay? Good. All right. So, guys, make sure you grab a pen and a paper because we're going to start the listening in just a minute. Okay, so for those of you who are not comfortable writing in the comment section because it's either too quick and you can't type that quick, or you just don't want to reveal your answers, which is fine, make sure you grab a pen and a paper so you have time to write everything down. Now, I know some people are a little bit self-conscious about writing in the comment section, but please do. This is writing practice for you. And if you do it, I want you to be extra careful with your spelling, punctuation, grammar, vocabulary, everything, okay? This is a great opportunity for you to practice writing, and I'm here watching. I will not be able to correct everything, but I will try to correct the main mistakes that I see. So do it, guys. I mean, like I said, it's a great opportunity to practice. In it? Yes, it is. Okay, guys, so do you have a pen and a paper? Are you ready? Hi, guys, we have Leila in the comment section. How are you, Leila? Nice to see you. Say hello to Leila, guys. Thank you. Big hugs to you too. And say hello to Sabrah as well from us. So, we are almost ready to start listening and practicing, guys. So, do you have your pen and your paper? Let me know in the comment section below. Yes, well, I think it's on the side, isn't it, during the live? I think it's right there. So let me know in the comment section on the side. Now, if some of you are new here as well, remember there is a slight delay between the moment you write your comment and the moment I receive the comment. So don't despair or don't be sad if I'm not responding straight away. There's also a lot of comments going on, so if I skip a comment, don't be upset, okay? Yes, Maureen, we won't be upset. Good, very good. All right, I see Khalid also arrived. How are you, Khalid? Okay, So I think we're ready to go, guys. Ready? Ready? Yes, you are. So, the first time, as always, I will just play it once. Full speed, normal, nothing special. You just listen and try to fill in the blanks. I will, of course, play it a second time. But I will play it a third time and stop it a little bit in between sentences to help you out. If you feel that you already have all of the answers, then for the third time that I play it, close your eyes, don't look at the screen, don't look at the words, just focus on listening and understanding what you're hearing, okay? Good. I see we have a few messages here. So Leila said, thanks, we love my little English page. Make sure you share the video here so we can make it my massive English page. That would be cool. I would like that. Fantastic. Okay, so, Ooh, interesting. So Leila is telling us a little bit about her origins, sorry. So she's British, but she has a bit of Iranian blood. Very interesting. Very good. Okay, guys. So, let's do this. Let's do this. You have your pen, you have your paper, and now we're listening. Let's go.
Two men were travelling together when a bear suddenly met them on their path. One of them climbed up quickly into a tree and concealed himself in the branches. The other, seeing that he must be attacked, fell flat on the ground. And when the bear came up and felt him with his snout and smelt him all over, he held his breath and feigned the appearance of death as much as he could. The bear soon left him, for it is said he will not touch a dead body. When he was quite gone, the other traveller descended from the tree and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. He gave me this advice, his companion replied. Never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. Misfortune tests the sincerity of friends.
An interesting one here, isn't it? So, remember here, guys, we have different types of gaps. We have gaps that have only one word, other that have more than, I think we go up to 4 in this one, up to 4 words for the gaps. Also, I want you to be quite careful with the spelling. There's one particular word that I'm looking, I want you to be careful with because the spelling completely changes the word. So be very careful, okay, guys? All right, so okay, Krishana is already on to the answers. Great job. And Leila, you say, my voice is strange. Who likes listening to their own voice? It is very strange, isn't it, to listen to your own word? Absolutely. And I think it's quite hard. It's difficult to recognize it sometimes. It's just like, no, this isn't me. This does not sound like me. That's not right. That's not right. But yes, I absolutely agree with Sherry. Your voice is fantastic, Leila. So don't worry, it's perfect. It's fantabulous. Okay, so we have a few more answers. So Louis is also saying, gave me this advice. Okay, good. Any more answers yet, guys? No? Well, don't worry. I'm playing it again right now. Let's go.
Two men were travelling together when a bear suddenly met them on their path. One of them climbed up quickly into a tree and concealed himself in the branches. The other, seeing that he must be attacked, fell flat on the ground. And when the bear came up and felt him with his snout and smelt him all over, he held his breath and feigned the appearance of death as much as he could. The bear soon left him, for it is said he will not touch a dead body. When he was quite gone, the other traveller descended from the tree and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. He gave me this advice, his companion replied. Never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. Misfortune tests the sincerity of friends.
All right, guys. So, I don't know if you remember last week with Anna, we mentioned we should do an ASMR video. I think you could also do an ASMR video, Leila. The sound is really nice. So maybe that's a new channel for you, a new channel idea. Don't know. All right. So, okay. Sheriff, loads of great answers as well. Hi, English vibes. Don't worry for being late. That's okay. We had just played it once. So you're still right on time. No worries. Okay, Sheriff, remember, you are the king of typos. You need to pay attention. You said he hid breath. No, typos, be careful. I know I'm the queen of typos, but you're the king of typos. Okay, gone, inquired. Okay, good. Well done, guys. So many good answers. Okay, so now I'm going to play one more time, but I will try and stop between slides or between sentences. Okay? Yes, of course, Sheriff. I'll do that. Absolutely. I'm going to play it again. All right, let's do that.
Two men were travelling together when a bear suddenly met them on their path. One of them climbed up quickly into a tree and concealed himself in the branches. The other, seeing that he must be attacked, fell flat on the ground. And when the bear came up and felt him with his snout and smelt him all over, he held his breath and feigned the appearance of death as much as he could. The bear soon left him, for it is said he will not touch a dead body. When he was quite gone, the other traveller descended from the tree and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. He gave me this advice, his companion replied. Never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. Misfortune tests the sincerity of friends.
Okay, so I see a lot of great answers, guys, but I see a lot of spelling mistakes. Now, it's true that it might be because those are words that you don't know, so that's okay. But it is if it's because you're just being a bit lazy and typing too quickly, that ain't right, okay? Okay, so excuse me. Shall we have a look at the answers, or would you like me to play it one more time? 4 times is quite a lot, but if you need, I will do it. I feel that it would be better to move on to the answers now. First, though. So let me know. I'll give you a second. While you do that, I will just sip my coffee. I hate that comment delay. It's so stressful. Quit of his friend. Not quite right, Louis, on this one. Not quite right. Wow, Sergi, you've got almost everything right. Good, good. Straight got interrupted. That's okay. One time yet. Do you mean one more time, Sergi? Because you wouldn't use yet quite here, okay? Quite here? That wasn't right. You wouldn't use it here. That's better. Alright, so Sheriff is saying let's go to the answers. Oh yeah, Leila. Always have a coffee. In some rare occasions, I bring water when I'm feeling, a bit dehydrated. But otherwise, coffee rocks. Alright, let's do that. Answers, guys. So remember, Sergi's saying one more time. Okay, so just for you, Sergi, I'll play it one more time, but then the answers straight away. Okay? Yes, Maureen, let's do that.
Two men were travelling together when a bear suddenly met them on their path. One of them climbed up quickly into a tree and concealed himself in the branches. The other, seeing that he must be attacked, fell flat on the ground. And when the bear came up and felt him with his snout, and smelt him all over, he held his breath, and feigned the appearance of death as much as he could. The bear soon left him, for it is said he will not touch a dead body. When he was quite gone, the other traveller descended from the tree, and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. He gave me this advice, his companion replied. Never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. Misfortune tests the sincerity of friends.
Okay, so I see Leila is saying, is that a pina colada? If you like pina colada, no, this is a coffee. Because I wear lipstick a lot and I don't like it when it stains the glass so much, but reusable straws save the environment. All right. Okay, guys, so now we're going to listen to the answers. As always, I'm going to play it twice, the audio with the words and the answers. The first time, correct it. If you have corrected everything by the end of the first time, again, use that second time to just listen and focus on what you're actually hearing and understanding. Okay, guys? Let's do this!
Two men were travelling together when a bear suddenly met them on their path. One of them climbed up quickly into a tree and concealed himself in the branches. The other, seeing that he must be attacked, fell flat on the ground. And when the bear came up and felt him with his snout and smelt him all over, he held his breath and feigned the appearance of death as much as he could. The bear soon left him, for it is said he will not touch a dead body. When he was quite gone, the other traveller descended from the tree, and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. He gave me this advice, his companion replied. Never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. Misfortune tests the sincerity of friends.
Okay, so that was the first time. Again, remember, if you have corrected everything already, just listen to the second time, okay? Use that as a good opportunity to actually focus on what you understand rather than trying to correct the exercise, okay? And of course, it's always easier to understand something when you're reading it. So really just focus on your ears. That's all. Forget all of your other senses. They're gone. Just your hearing. That's it. Okay, second time, let's go.
Two men were travelling together when a bear suddenly met them on their path. One of them climbed up quickly into a tree and concealed himself in the branches. The other, seeing that he must be attacked, fell flat on the ground. And when the bear came up and felt him with his snout and smelt him all over, he held his breath and feigned the appearance of death as much as he could. The bear soon left him, for it is said he will not touch a dead body. When he was quite gone, the other traveller descended from the tree, and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. He gave me this advice, his companion replied. Never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. Misfortune tests the sincerity of friends.
Alright guys, so how did it go? I see English Vibes got 7 out of 10, that's great. Hugo, you got 8. Krishanu 10, wow, good job guys, that was so good, well done. Congratulations. And Krishanu said, I read this story in first grade. Yes, absolutely. I think we discussed that during the first one, which was the hare and the tortoise. Those are usually stories that you study as a kid because they're short, so it's easy for teachers to go over that. And there's a little story, a little moral, a lesson to learn from those. So absolutely, you might actually know those fables. That's very possible. Exactly. All right, guys. So Sheriff 6 out of 10. That's still good. Remember, if you get a 60%, that's great. It means you're it's the right level for you. You're still learning, but you don't, get discouraged because it's a low result. Oh, okay. So Khalid, you're saying you find it a bit more difficult today. Interesting. Okay. What I think might have been a bit more difficult as well is I put more sentences on each slide. So maybe that's why it was more challenging. Let me know what you found challenging this time, guys. Let me know in the comment section. I'm curious to know so that I can, adapt the level next time. Either make it even more difficult or easier or, do something with it. So just let me know. Farouk 2, well, that's okay. It's a good beginning. And next time it might be 3 and the following maybe 4, okay? It's okay. We're learning, so it doesn't matter as long as you're practicing as well. That's what matters, okay? So it's time to have a look at the vocabulary now. As you know, it's okay. As you know, guys, we are going to go over some of the most important vocabulary in the fable. I've just realized that I forgot to open the text so I can read it to you guys. So just give me 1 second and then we'll get started because I want to read the sentence where the vocabulary appears each time because I feel it makes it a little bit easier for you guys. So just 1 moment, please. Very good. I don't know why I did the Spanish accent there. I love trying to imitate accents, but I'm not really good at it. Aaron always laughs at me. Okay, so almost there, guys. Just 1 moment. So I see some of you have already been asking about some of the vocabulary you didn't understand, like conceal, for example. Don't worry, these are words we're going to have a look at very, very, very soon. Okay, the text is wide open. All right, so Louis is saying, okay, so first, Sergi's saying, there are a lot of unknown words, 50% that I didn't know, okay. Louis is saying, why we can't understand every word you said and miss some word when the other talk. You want to understand why you can understand everything I say, but you miss words when other people say them. One thing that I think could explain it is when you see someone's mouth, it's a lot easier to understand them than when you just listen, because that gives you an idea of what words, what sounds were formed. So that's one thing. The second thing is, if you're used to how I speak, it's going to become much easier to understand me. And if you're not used to how Leila sounds, for example, then it's a lot more challenging. So that's why it's very important that you diversify, guys, and that you listen to different people, either, through YouTube videos, through TV shows. And that's also why I decided to bring in a new speaker every time to get you used to a different accent. So far, we've mostly have British accents, but we've had Will, which is an American teacher, and we have more coming up soon to get you used to other types of accents, okay? Okay, so I found the pronunciation of inquired a little bit quiet, okay. German? What do you mean, throw it? I'm confused there. Alright, so let's start with the first word of the list today, guys. What did I choose? I chose, let's see. The first word is conceal. Conceal. That's actually a word that a lot of you have asked in the comment section. So let me read the sentence and try, for those of you who know what it means, write it down in the comment section. One of them climbed up quickly into a tree and concealed himself with the branches. So if you don't know, a tree has branches. So maybe he took the branches and put them in front of him. He concealed himself. So what do you think that could mean? What could that mean? Think about it and I'm sure you can figure it out, okay? Sheriff is saying, we want Tanya. Well, maybe it will happen. I don't know. I used to hear a lot of maybe British accent or Leila, I don't know. And Sabrah too, but today was a lot of not normal words, okay? More challenging words, okay? So somebody's saying North American accent is more helpful for business purposes. It all depends about where you work, really. Okay, so English Vibes is saying to hide. Okay, Farouk, disappear, hide, cover. Absolutely, well done, guys. That is absolutely what it means. Good. Then, let's have a look at the next word, which was snout. So, a lot of you spelt it S-N-A-U because of the ow sound, but it's snout spelled O-U. Now, what is a snout? What is a snout? Just to help you out to understand, guys, I'm going to give you a tip. My dog, Winston, has a snout. What is the snout? So it's obviously a part of the body, probably. And it's around this area, somewhere in the middle. So what could it be? If it's in the middle of a face, of an animal face. I think it's pretty obvious now. So go ahead, I'll give you a second to let me know. Write that in the comment section. The snout. And if you're curious, guys, to learn a bit more about dog vocabulary, I released probably 6 months ago a vocab vlog on, walking my dog, and we had a look at some body parts of the dog. So if you want, when the live is over, I'll add a card right here so you can click and have a look. Okay, so yes. Oh, trunk. That would be an elephant. That would be an elephant. So, yes, Louis, be careful with the spelling though. Indeed, it is the nose of an animal. And usually a mammal. Okay, usually a mammal. A duck, for example, that would be a beak, not a snout. Okay, good job, guys. Well done. Yes, Sheriff, that's true. There's actually a worksheet with that lesson as well. That you can download for free. Yeah, okay. I'll even put the link in the description, okay? Nose and mouth together. It kind of refers to that kind of elongated area of, his face. So it can be the little black thing at the end and the kind of the whole area as well, okay? The next word was feign. Feign. So, let's see where it is in the text. Oh, that's a long sentence. Oh, wow, okay. I'm going to cut it and just read a bit, okay? So, smelled him all over, he held his breath, and feigned the appearance of death as much as he could. He feigned the appearance of death. What could that mean? So yeah, Krishanu, we are mammals too, but we have a nose. We don't have a snout. Yes, we are mammals. Absolutely. Mammals. Okay, we're going back to science classes. If I remember correctly, mammals are animals that give birth directly. We don't have eggs. We don't have anything like that. So there's a lot of, for example, a whale is a mammal as well. Okay. Okay, so somebody said, okay, so Louis and Krishanu are both saying act, Sheriff's saying act, pretend. Okay, that's good, that's good. Anything else for feign? Any other synonym? I use the word fake or simulate. They're synonym. Pretend would work as well. Trick, the idea is there. Yes, he ends up tricking the bear, pretending to be dead, but it's not quite the same meaning, okay? All right, good. Claim. Yes, it's a little bit closer than trick, but still not quite right. I think fake, simulate, pretend, those are probably the best synonyms in this case. Okay, guys? Okay, so next one, I think this one's fairly obvious, okay? So, wait, English I was just saying... I know what it means, but cannot explain it in words except in my native language. And it's like to lie, to do something. Yeah, okay, yes, exactly. So remember this word, English Vibes? Pretend. I'm actually going to add it to the list because that is a really good word and I should have put it there. So we're going to add it here. So extra point for those of you who said pretend. Good job. Sherry's saying, you were a smart student, Marine, weren't you? Yeah, I guess. Maybe smart is not the right word, but I was an attentive student. I tend to learn easily if I pay attention. So I would most likely, well, most of the time I was one of those students that was always paying attention. But I'm human, so not all the time. Hey Lolly, how are you? Nice to see you. Exactly, better late than never. Don't worry, it's all good. All right, next word, like I said, it's a word that I feel you're familiar with. Descend. Okay. Let me read it again in the sentence. When he was quite gone, the other traveler descended from the tree and blah blah blah. Descended from the tree. I do want to mention, guys, did you notice? Because the word ends with a D, the D sound, descend, where the pronunciation of ed is id. Descended. Descended. Let me know if you'd like a lesson on the pronunciation of ed. I know this is something always quite challenging for everybody. So if you're interested in that topic, let me know in the comment section on this side. Is it here? I don't know which side it is. Or even better, leave it as an actual comment on the video. That would be awesome. So, descend. Yeah, Krishano is saying come down. Works really good, really well. Okay. Any other alternatives? Louis is saying I was a nerd. Maybe a little bit. I mean, I was definitely a bit of a geek reading mangas all the time, for sure. So Ferric is saying go high, peak. I know what you mean, but you're actually referring to the opposite. You're going to go down. Okay? Descend. It's also related to Jesus. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Any other synonyms that we could use, guys? No. Zenith would be the peak of something. This is not what we're referring to, Farouk, in this case. Okay? So the word or the synonym that I decided to go with is to move downwards. Okay? So in this case, yes, he's coming down. Okay? He's getting off the tree. Okay? Good. Next word. Okay, this one I had to look it up because I didn't know. I think you can kind of guess a little bit what it means from the beginning of the word. Jocularly. Okay, jocularly. So, let's see. Where is it in the text? When he was quite gone, the other traveller descended from the tree and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. Yes, I know what you mean. I know, yeah, Krishanu and English vibes. Descend, and you have the word descendants as well. Those are people that come after you. You know, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren are your descendants. Absolutely. But that's the idea that it comes down from someone. Okay? Good. Okay, guys, can we keep the comment section off religion? It's not that I don't mind talking about it, but that's not the point of the topic, and it's one of those topics as well that can turn a bit sour, so I'd rather we stick to the topic right now. Okay, so yes, Louis, very good. You're using the word joking. Yes, the jocularly, okay, joke, that should help you understand it a little bit. And it's true, if you do something jocularly, of course, it's not a common word, okay? It's definitely not a common word. It means humorously, playfully. It's similar to jokingly, okay? Jokingly, you could say, he jokingly inquired of his friend. But remember, fables tend to be a little bit more formal. So jocularly is less commonly used because it's a little bit more formal as well, okay? So jokingly, let me write it in the comment section. That would be a synonym. Jokingly. Ooh, how am I spelling that? Jokingly. Okay? Jokingly. Good. Let's move on to the next word. So the next word I put in red because you should all know this word. We have seen it several times in different fables. So this is a word that you should definitely No, okay? Farouk is saying the R is silent, jocularly. Yes, most of the time in words like that, you can say jocularly, but it just doesn't sound right. Americans probably say that R a little bit more, maybe jocularly. It's just too difficult to say the R and the L together, okay? So it kind of disappears, jocularly, okay? Good. Yes, Sheriff. Inquire means to ask. Good, Krishanu as well. Well done, guys. Very good. Okay, you remembered that. So I'm going to add it straight away. Yes. Hey, I haven't seen you today. So good. Okay, this one you should have known. If you didn't know this word, then you need to go back and watch all of the other lives that we've done, because we've seen this word several times. Okay, teacher. Good. The next word is a word that somebody wrote in the comment section very, very, just a few minutes ago. Okay. Inquire is different, okay? Be careful, English Vibes, it has a different meaning. Now, whisper. What is it to whisper? Now, let me read it in the sentence again. So that was the very long sentence. I'm going to cut it again. The other traveller descended from the tree and jocularly inquired of his friend what it was the bear had whispered in his ear. Whisper. Whisper. I think you know what it means. Hey, Pilla! Nice to see you! So, whisper, what does it mean? Don't worry, Bella, it's okay, you're here, it's all that matters. Yes, Jerry, very good. It is to speak in a low voice. To talk low, yes, very good. Any other synonyms? I chose to say to speak in a very low voice. There's also the idea that it's a very breathy way of speaking, so there's a lot of air going through. It's not just talking low like that. It's because there's a lot of air coming through your mouth at the same time. Okay? It's more than just being low, okay? Remember, you have to push air out if you're whispering. Okay, good? Well done. All right. Yes, it can definitely be a noun or a verb at the same time. A whisper or to whisper. Very good. Well done, Sergi. All right, next word. So we have, I think, 2 more words. Like I said, there was going to be a little bit less vocab than in other lessons. So this one. So I want it as a verb. Dessert. Dessert. It's one of those words that I always confuse between desert and dessert. Now, this word as a noun would be pronounced desert. Dessert. I'm sorry. Okay. Just dropped my phone. So let's write that in the comment section, guys. So this one with 2 S's would be what you eat, okay? Then usually as a noun as well with only 1 S would be, for example, like the Sahara. But this is a verb. This is a verb. So what does it mean to desert something? Any idea? Okay, so Sheriff is saying to leave. Sergi, yes, your example is a specific, one of the specific meanings that it could have. It means to leave the army, but illegally. Okay, yes, so that could be another meaning. It is basically the idea of leaving, abandoning, okay? But it's true that it's very commonly used to refer to someone who left the army illegally. Very good. Hey, Cookie! So, exactly, it is to abandon, to leave. You desert something, okay? You desert. And for the army, it would be a deserter, the noun of the person, okay? All right, good. Leave behind. Yeah, that works as well. Okay, so here he said, where do we have it in the sentence? It was, never travel with a friend who deserts you at the approach of danger. Very good, okay? So let's move on. Okay, so Khalid, this is a new word for you. Great. Great. I'm happy that we're still learning new words. That's all that matters. I want you to keep learning all the time. Okay? Well done. And then the last word, I think, but I'm not sure. So that's why I didn't put it in red. I feel that we've seen this word before. And if we haven't, I still think that's a fairly common word that you should be familiar with. If you're not, maybe write it down somewhere because this is an interesting word that is fairly common in English, okay? To approach, okay? Now, in this case, in the fable, it is used as a noun. They refer to the approach of danger. Now, one more thing that I want to bring up here. Did you notice how I said the approach of danger and not the approach of danger? Why? Because approach starts with a vowel. So normally, usually, the becomes the when the following word starts with a vowel, okay? The elephant, the electricity, the internet, not the internet, the elephant. Why? Because it's just more difficult to say if you say the. Just like here, the approach is the same sound. So it just sounds weird. That's why you're going to change that sound and it becomes the approach, okay? So, come close, okay, good. So Sergi, say you have the same word in Ukrainian, but it's a little bit different, okay. Edge, no, not really. To come closer, exactly, to come, okay, move closer. All right. So yeah, I chose the word come near. Similar, come closer, those are all great expressions, okay? Great synonyms, sorry, well done. I see that some of you guys are learning Spanish together. That's amazing. I see Sheriff and Coque, and then you have other people in your group as well. Bruna, that I don't know, and Mohammed as well. Fantastic. This is amazing, guys. I mean, since you guys kind of you've started knowing each other from, coming back every week. It's a great idea to do things together. You can become each other's speaking partners. So that's fantastic. I really encourage you to keep doing that kind of thing for any language. You're doing it for Spanish, you can do it for English, you can do it for Italian. Any language that you're learning, you should definitely do it. So you're getting a point for that as well, guys. I'm very proud of you for doing that. Good job. Hello, I am. Nice to meet you. Okay, guys, so we've pretty much had a look at all of the vocabulary now. So it's time for the bye-bye slide. Now is your moment, guys, your time to ask any little questions that you might have in the comment section. Go for it. Now remember, there's a little delay between the moment you comment and the moment I receive the comment. So give me a second. While you write your questions, if you have any, I will go ahead with my bye-bye. So guys, just like Straw It, you could become the patron of the week. Wow, what does that give you? It gives you a big shout out on YouTube on Saturday and another one on Instagram as well in my story. And of course, my undying love and appreciation forever. Okay, guys? So, you want to do that? Yeah, I know you do. How? Well, it's easy. It's super easy. Just get me a cup of coffee. Where, Marine? Where can we do that? You can just go to www.coffee.com. Or, practice, scroll and click. It's in the description. Alright, and next live, guys, is going to be on YouTube. I'm not going to be able to do the Facebook lives. I said I was going to do it last week and I didn't because I can't. I've been doing a lot of work at the moment, so it's very challenging for me to find extra time for another platform as well. So please, I apologize, forgive me if you were waiting for that. But know that the YouTube lives will remain, okay? So the next live is on Thursday the 25th, which is next Thursday, right? I hope I didn't get the dates wrong. Yes, it's right. At 4 p.m. GMT +2. I was going to say something else and I forgot what I was going to say. If it was important, it'll come back. Now, let's have a look. I see some of you have asked some questions. We met here in your lives. Yes, you did meet. You met here, okay, with the other students as well. Am I still practicing Italian? Well, you know what? I've actually started again. I had completely stopped and I've been doing it for almost 2 weeks now. Nothing very intense, but I'm using Duolingo. I have a whole week streak now, so I've been going every single day this week. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like Duolingo because it becomes a bit repetitive, but it has a very competitive aspect to it because you every time you do your little lesson, you enter a league and you get points, and I like to win. So even though sometimes I'm like, this is boring, but I have to continue because I need more points. So that's why it works for me, because I need that competitive aspect. And if you're the same, guys, I recommend you do it, and you can follow me. We can become friends on Duolingo. I'm my little English page, like, for everything. So if you're interested, join me on Duolingo. I'm working on Italian, but you can work on any other language. It could be French, English, Spanish, Portuguese, I don't know, Arabic, Korean. Just go for it. It's fun. You can do as much as you want every day. No pressure. Unless you want to be at the top of the league like me. But otherwise, there's no pressure. Okay. Okay, so English vibes, to be honest, I'm not 100% positive right now of the difference between inquire and enquire. I think, but please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Again, I don't know everything in English, but I believe so. Inquire, we said, refers to asking someone for something or asking, getting some information. If I believe enquire is like making an order, taking an order, so you're ordering something. But again, I'm not 100% sure. Well, actually, you know what? Let me Google it. Yes, teachers Google as well. It happens. Oh, wait, you know what? It might just be a synonym of inquire. Oh, no, it's because I typed inquire, not enquire. That's why. Let's see. What is it telling me? Well, I think it's the same. It looks like it. You know what? I'll have a look at it and I'll make a little lesson on that because that's an interesting point. So thank you for bringing that up, English vibes. But yeah, I don't want to be completely wrong. So forget what I said. I'll do a lesson on that. Okay, good. Where am I going on vacation next? I'm going to go just for a few days to Portugal because my parents are there as well. So we're going to go, I think in a few weeks, just for a few days, chill a little bit. But no big holiday this year. I'm working a lot this summer and Erin is working as well. So it's going to be challenging. We're going to go to the beach and things like that at the weekend. And we also have a pool, in the community where we live. So it's very convenient. So there's going to be a lot of staycation going on. Absolutely, Sheriff. Okay. Oh, Cristiano is speaking in Spanish. ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora? Pues yo estoy dando clase de inglés ahora. That was Spanish, guys, with a very Andalusian accent. Okay. Don't forget the song. Yes. Okay, guys, let's do it. The thumbs up song. So, guys, what time is it? What time is it? It's time to give the video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. Give it a like. Give the video a big thumbs up. Give it a like. Give it a like. Do 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 do. Ah! You guys make me do crazy things. You know that. Ooh, how many people speak Spanish here? Seems like quite a few, right? We're quite a lot of us speaking Spanish. So, do you recommend Duolingo? I recommend it, but not for everybody. The same, I think if you have quite an advanced level, it might be a bit boring. It's more interesting if you have a basic or high basic level, maybe even up to low intermediate, and if you like competition. Otherwise, you'll get bored because it's repetitive. But like I said, this is a system that works for me. So try it out, guys. It's not sponsored or anything. I'm not getting anything from recommending it at all. But try it out. It doesn't cost anything. You can just sign up, create an account, try. If you don't like it, just stop. But I think it's a nice way of, even if you're not necessarily learning, to review things as well. It works well that way. Okay? So Khalid, you use it to learn German. Okay. Yes, you do the same. So boring. Exactly. It can be boring, but because you want the points, you keep doing it. Exactly what you were saying, Hugo. Duolingo isn't so good when you're using it, when you're advanced. Yes, that's exactly what I said. I just saw your comment. Yes, if you're basic or intermediate, it's okay. When you're advanced, it's a bit like, I know that, whatever, next. Have you ever thought about writing a book? I'm always thinking about writing a book. Always thinking about writing a book. And you're not the first one to ask me. Yes, I want to write a book. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. And it's also something that requires work on a very long period of time. And I'm worried that it might be something I'll start and not finish and just keep putting it off. So that's why I'm focusing on things that are a bit quicker for now and making sure it's all, starting well. Like, I started the lives, these lives about 2-3 months ago, and I've stuck to the schedule. That's the first thing I'm really focusing on. And I want to set up more videos throughout the week. And once I have all of that, more set up, I'll move on to things that require a bit more background work like that. But yes, that's definitely something I'd like to do. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to learn through a book, just let me know then in the comment section. So Koki, your level is low intermediate. Okay, perhaps. I think you can still probably enjoy it for a bit using Duolingo. But after a while, you'll get bored probably. Is it correct to describe your YouTube personality as bubbly? I guess so. Yeah, bubbly. Full of energy. Yeah, I think that would work. That's a good adjective. I'll take it. Thank you, Stroit. I like it. You're progressing, Marine. You mean regarding schedule and all of those things? I'm trying. It's really hard. All of the YouTube thing. It's taking forever to really, work, but I'm not giving up because I enjoy doing it. At least I enjoy doing it. So that's why, I'll keep pushing for it, guys. Okay, so thank you, Hugo. Hugo is actually specifying something. Traditionally, inquire simply means ask, while inquire was used for formal investigation. Okay, well, thank you for clarifying that. Thank you very much. Okay, in the UK, the two words are used interchangeably, although inquire is still the more commonly used word for a formal or official investigation. Fantastic. Perfect. Thank you. And there's more. In the United States, inquire is the strongly preferred spelling in all uses. Okay. Tips to avoid doing more typos. Okay, that's a good one. Let's see. So, Cookie, you understand me 90%. That's good. I write program and instructions. Is it equal to writing a book? So equal to, you have to, which is a preposition. So make sure to use ing after, okay? Yes and no. Well, if you write instruction manuals, I guess it's a book. It's just that a book is usually bigger than just, maybe a list of instructions. But yeah, if you write, you could definitely make a book on that. Absolutely. A book about being a polyglot, being half French and half Spanish. That's an interesting one. Maybe I'll keep that as an idea. Don't know. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a little bit of fun, that you learned something. Okay, we've again passed the 1 hour mark. Good. So that's it for today guys. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, keep on learning. Bye bye. Oh, new video on Monday. Another vocab vlog. And you know what? It's an indoors vocab vlog. What? First time ever! Shocking! Exciting. Bye bye, guys. See you soon. Bye. Bye. So guys, if you are curious and you want to hear me speak French, my native language, make sure to check the video that I released last week on how to pronounce the alphabet.